So, good evening, good day, good afternoon, good morning, whenever you're listening to this recording. So it is truly my pleasure to be with you as we go deep within tonight, find peace and harmony. So not only we experience that for ourselves, but we can bring that energy out into the world, which so desperately needs it right now. And if you are joining us for the first time, these are universal meditations. That means they're non-denominational. They're for everyone, whether this is your first time meditating or whether you've been meditating for decades and eons. So always when we are together, do whatever is comfortable for you. Most important thing is not to add stress or think you have to do it a certain way or be a certain way. This is your time. This is your time to really create a zone of silence around yourself and to have whatever's important to you in your life be forwarded in this time. So first we attend to our posture. So with your spine erect, your feet anchored on the earth, grounding you. Bring your shoulders gently back and down. Hands resting comfortably in your lap, either palms up or palms down. Soften your jaw, soften your forehead, and lift and open your chest. That allows for the fullness of breath. And if you haven't already, I invite you to gently close your eyes. Now take a slow, gentle inhale, deep sigh of letting go. Slow, gentle inhale, and let go of the stress. Slow, gentle inhale, and release the tension. As you inhale now, bring your shoulders up towards your ears and let it go with a deep sigh. Shoulders up and release. Shoulders up and release. Now getting present. Feel the sensation of the floor against your feet. You're just noticing those sensations. You might feel a tingling in the soles of your feet. Feel your legs as they rest against the chair. Feel your bottom as it comes in contact with the chair. Now your back, your lower back, your mid back, perhaps your upper back. Notice the sensation of your hands and arms resting against your lap. You might even notice the feel of the air against your skin. It's a very subtle sensation. Feel your clothes against your skin. Notice the taste in your mouth. And begin to listen to the sounds around you. So we're listening without identifying with the sounds. So notice a distant sound. Now another sound. Another sound. Maybe you notice a sound that comes and goes, or a sound that's a steady hum. Notice a sound closer to your body. You might even notice the sound of your breathing. Now notice the sensation of your breathing. Just notice the breath. You might notice where you're holding tension in your body. Maybe your jaw or your hands. Just notice that without making it wrong. You might notice the thoughts. Now, thoughts will come and go. That's the nature of the mind. And just gently bring your attention back to listening to my voice. Now, the body holds a lot of tension as it accumulates the stress. So we consciously want to soften the body, soften the scalp, and let the tension smooth away from your forehead. Your temples are soft. Relax your eyebrows. And the eyebrow center, the area between your eyebrows. Your eyelids are heavy and closed. Relax your inner corners of your eyes and the tiny muscles around your eyes. If you are lying down, imagine your eyeballs are sinking deep into their sockets. Soften your cheeks and release your jaw. Softening your palate and your tongue. Relax your chin, so your whole face is soft, smooth. Soften the area between the ears and the shoulders. And now feel relaxation flowing down your arms from your shoulders to your elbows, to your lower arms and wrists, and now your hands, and each fingertip. You might even notice a tingling in your fingertips, the energy of life. Now soften the center of your palms. Take a slow, gentle inhale. And as you exhale, soften the whole chest area. And notice the rise and fall of the chest with each breath. Just notice the rise and the fall. Relaxing more deeply with each exhale. You might even extend the exhale. Now soften the belly. Let the belly be open and receptive. And notice the rise and fall of the belly with each breath. Staying present to the bodily sensations. Soften the pelvic area. And now the upper back, mid back, lower back, and the base of your spine. Your thighs are heavy, sinking into the chair or the surface beneath you. Relaxing your knees, your lower legs, your ankles, and now your feet. The top of your feet, the heels of your feet, the soles of your feet, and your toes. Now scan your body again, any area that's still tense. Just breathe very gently into that area. And as you exhale, allow for a releasing. Imagine your skin is soft. And going deeper, your organs are working in harmony, perfect balance, and the cells of your body are peaceful. So taking a moment to get present to the miracle, the gift of having a body to experience life. So thank your body. And now ask your body to be still as we move into meditation. Bring your head slightly back and then slightly incline your chin. And begin to notice the breath again. So simply notice breath comes in, and there's a slight pause, and then breath goes out, and there's a slight pause. So just notice that for a few moments. Now it helps to bring the breath into balance. So what you can do is breathe into the count of 4 and out to the count of 4 at your own pace. And even more advanced practice, if you notice your heartbeat, you can breathe into the count of 4 heartbeats and out to the count of 4 heartbeats, whatever is comfortable for you. And now allow the breath to become even more gentle, more subtle, so that you can no longer hear your breath. But again, whatever you're comfortable with, no forcing here. And you can drop the counting once the breath is in balance. Now, beyond the physicality of breath, breath is life. Without breath, there is no life. So we share our breath with all living creatures. So begin to imagine or experience the very subtle nature of life force, chi, energy, that comes in with each breath and goes out with each breath. You might even say to yourself, life in, and then life out. Again, as thoughts arise, have compassion with yourself and just return to breath in, life out. Now, to enhance our well being and our balance, we work with the elemental breaths of earth, water, fire, and air. They're a foundational part of our practice on a daily basis. They're done best first thing in the morning, 5 breaths each. And we work deeper with them in class. And over the last few sessions, we've concentrated on the earth breath, and last session, the water breath. And tonight, we're going to go deeper into the fire element. But first, as a review, and as we do these breaths, you're tuning to the elements, the energy of these breaths. So the earth breath is in through the nose, out through the nose. It's your natural form of breathing. Our body is made up of the substance of the earth. So as we inhale now, we can imagine drawing the energy of the earth, that rich vitality, up into our body through our feet and base of our spine. And as we exhale, we release and let go of impurities and polluted energies and disharmony. Let them drain down your body, leaving through your feet and your base of your spine. So, in the inhale, we're absorbing that vitality, that richness from the earth, letting it fill every cell of our body, restoring us to balance. Exhale, our cells release, let go. Not only disharmonies of the physicality, but also any disharmony of your mind or emotions, just release them. And we draw upon the qualities of the earth: strength, steadfastness, patience, endurance, generosity. Those qualities are not separate from us. They're innately our birthright. So we have within us the same power that grows a tree or allows a flower to open and bloom. Now, in gratitude to the earth, we move into the water element. The breath is in through the nose, out through the mouth. It's a very gentle breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. The mouth is almost closed. Water is very fluid. So let your breath become fluid and flowing. Water is very healing. It's like our bones are made up of the earth element, our bloodstream is the water element. And now, as you inhale, you can bring the attention above the top of your head, about a foot. Imagine a waterfall of pure mountain water. And as you exhale through the mouth, that water flows down around you and through you. The cells of your body release what no longer serves you. So as we open up our crown center at the top of our head, we allow that downpouring of the water element, but it's also on a more subtle level, a downpouring of spirit, whatever word we give to it. It's a very subtle energy. So we allow the water element to help us release those congested areas of our life, both our physical body, but also where we may feel stuck in life. Our tension is, and our stress is because we resist life the way it is. But the stream does not resist the rocks as it flows downstream. It goes with the flow. Because life is the way it is. And the more you can flow with that, it will help you release stress and tension. This breath is also very invigorating. But it also can be very calming, like the stillness of a lake or the ocean in its depth. It's a breath that unleashes our sensitivity. And now we thank the water. And tonight we're going to go more deeply into the fire element. So the breath of the fire element is a little bit more radical. The breath is in through the mouth, out through the nose. You might try that. The breath is almost closed. It's like you're sucking in with a straw. In through the mouth, out through the nose. We'll try that for a few times. You know, again, in our daily life, we're just doing this 5 times each. But as we spend more time with the fire element tonight, whenever you want to, go back to your normal form of breathing. So the fire, that sense of when you're really cold and it's at dawn, and all of a sudden you start seeing the sun begin to arise, beginning to warm your body. Or that feeling of when you're sitting in front of a fireplace, or in front of candlelight, or taking a sun bath, letting the light penetrate your body. When you're cold and you sip on some hot chocolate or tea or coffee to warm you, it's very soothing. But it's also the upliftment of your heart, the excitement, also the lightness of being. Or to get a sense of this, begin to imagine you're breathing in and out through the tips of your fingers. So we're breathing in and out through the extremities, starting with the tips of our fingers. So it begins to warm our body. Also the toes, breathing in and out through our toes. Also your temples. All of this enhances your circulation. Now, if you've gone back to your normal breath, again, breathe in through your mouth, out through your nose, and imagine there's a spark of light in your solar plexus. That's the area either around your belly or just above the belly. Just imagine there's a spark of light there. And as you inhale through the mouth, you begin to enliven that spark so that it begins to grow. So just do that a few times. Breathing into the mouth, imagine that spark of light growing, and then exhale naturally through the nose. That feeling of having, you've heard of having a fire in the belly. So that spark continues to grow. Rumi says, enough of metaphor, give me burning, burning, burning. So you feel that excitement, that yearning for the unattainable, longing. And now, as you inhale through the mouth, you imagine that spark begins to flame and it rises up the spinal column to your center of your chest, your heart center. And as you exhale through the nose, you imagine a radiant miniature sun in your heart, radiating out in all directions, so that on the inhale, that flame rises up the spinal column to the heart center. And as you exhale through the nose, that radiant sun radiates out in all directions. And like the sun doesn't limit where it shines. It just shines forth. So just do that for a few times. Into the mouth, the flame rises up the spinal column, exhaling through the nose, radiating from a miniature sun in your heart, both from the forward and the back of your body. We've heard not to hide our light under a bushel, so we shine forth. We radiate like a beacon of light in the world. Now, often what obscures that light is our own doubts, our own guilt. Just for now, let all that go. Just let your light shine forth. Feel excitement and enthusiasm. And now let that light fill your whole body. So beyond the heart center, that light fills every cell of your body as you exhale, so that your shells of your body sparkle in light. They're dancing in light. And the impurities of your body and your mind and your emotions are burned away. So what's left is the purity of who you are. And that light even extends beyond your body into the space around you. So you light up the darkness, just like a candle flame can light up a whole room. Your light, which is the light of the universe, it's not your light, it's light. And now, as you inhale through the mouth, that flame rises above all the way to the top of your head, your crown center. And that light shines above the top of your head, and then that fountain of light surrounds your whole physical body. So on the inhale, that flame rises up the spinal column all the way to the crown center at the top. And then that light surrounds your whole body, protecting you. And now cup your hands right under your heart center so that your cupped hands capture that light. And bring your hands above the top of your head. And then bring them down so you're surrounded with light. And then return to your natural form of breathing, thanking the light. And go back to your own normal form of breathing. And just for a moment, breathe very gently in and out through your mouth. This is the air element. We'll go deeper next session. If you'd like to add a healing prayer, bring your hands up, palms up to the level of your chest. Beloved Lord, Almighty God, Goddess oneness, through the rays of the sun, through the waves of the air, the all-pervading life in space, purify me, revivify me, and I pray, heal my body, heart, and soul. Bring your hands above the top of your head. Feel a downpouring of blessing. And return to a very gentle breath. Now continuing to work with light. Imagine before you is a candlelight, candle sparkling with light. So just imagine that. And now imagine that candlelight penetrates your body. So your body is filled with candlelight. And that light pours forth through your closed eyes. So your eyes sparkle with light. That candlelight shines forth through your ears so you listen. And through your mouth so that when you speak, your words bring light out into the world. And now imagine before you is the sun, that which brings forth all light on this planet. So imagine that sun bathing every cell of your body, both externally but also internally. So your body becomes filled with sunlight, the golden warmth of the sun. Filling every cell of your body with sunlight. And now that sunlight pours forth through your closed eyes, through your ears, through your mouth. And now the light of the moon. So imagine before you was a full moon, and tonight is the full moon. The light of the moon is very different from the sunlight. It's a cooler light. It's a more subtle light. It's a more receptive light. So just imagine that full moon before you. And now imagine your body filled with moonlight. And that moonlight pours forth through your eyes, through your ears, through your mouth. And now the light of the cosmos. So the light of the stars, the unseen light between the stars, the light that's both seen and unseen light, the all-pervading light in space. It's very, very subtle. So imagine that cosmic light filling every cell of your body. And that light shines forth from your eyes, from your ears, from your mouth. And now, because light is not separate, so the candlelight, the sunlight, the moonlight, the cosmic light are all unified, filling your body, but also the space around your body. So experience or imagine that you are a being of light in a universe of light, in a galaxy of light. And begin to light up the world around you, the people in your life, not only sending them light, but seeing that they too are beings of light. Sending light out into our community, our countries, and our planet. Again, surrounding yourself with that light, the light of protection. It's an angelic light. And very slowly, I invite you to open your eyes and look at my background. The infinite light of space. Begin to breathe more deeply. Feel the floor beneath your feet, your body resting against the chair. And fully come back into your body. So I bless you. I invite you, if you're on the Zoom, to put your videos on so we can see the light of each other.